One of Netflix's most costly investments in original programming not to get a second season, Jupiter's Legacy's cancellation has been attributed to a range of different factors. Although we may yet be getting movies to continue the story, and the platform are far from finished with Mark Millar's work, fans wanting to see new episodes wrapping up the first year are likely to be disappointed. While certainly not unheard of, reintroducing previously banned cards into Magic, the Gathering's finely tuned ecosystem is a rare occurrence. Indeed, Wizards of the Coast generally prefers to take the wait-and-see approach when it comes to artificially tampering with the established meta of any format, only intervening when all else fails. Star Josh Duhamel has made the news a bit more frustrating, then, by claiming that Season 2 would have been very fun to do. The actor, who has been quite positive on where things ended up with Jupiter's Legacy, told Cinema Blend that he was looking forward to playing some of the darker sides of the Utopian. "You know, it's just disappointing, I'm not gonna lie." Cards initially printed with the intention of them being deck-defining, prominent recent examples being Oko, Thief of Crowns and Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, and so-called build-around editions usually only pose a real risk to healthy competition when paired with several other synergistic creatures and/or sorceries. Throw a largely directionless matchmaking system into the mix à la MTG Arena and, well, players who opt to use strategies considered exponentially stronger than others are going to cause issues through no fault of their own. It's due to this huge gulf in power that Wizards initially opted to ban Golos, Tireless Pilgrim and Winota, joiner of forces from Historic Brawl, though thanks to the implementation of a new weighting system, the developer believes that it is now safe to release both commanders from their prison. In essence, the aforementioned algorithm means those who choose to use Golos, Winota or any other commander with a high win rate will find themselves more frequently being matched with the same or similar opponent, while those who prefer to stick with less potent decks can do so without concern for being vastly outmatched. Wizards has said that it'll continue to monitor the situation going forward and will make adjustments as deemed necessary. For all the latest fixtures, both current and upcoming, in Magic: The Gathering Arena, hit the link below. We all worked very hard on that and promoted it very hard and thought we made a really good show, and I think, with the audience, it performed so well and continues to do really well. We were a little bit surprised by it not getting renewed. For me, I never saw it going more than 2 or 3 seasons because that would have fulfilled whatever graphic novels were written for it. And that second season was going to be so much fun because it had the makings of this modern tragedy where some pretty dark stuff happens to the Utopian. And I was excited creatively to do that. I'm not sure the reasoning for it. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have done it, and I think we all did a really good job on it. But this is the way of the business, you take your lumps. I don't know if we're ever going to see him, the Utopian, again. Though it sure would have been fun to do that second season. I think they should do a feature, just encapsulating what would have happened in the second season. Not do the full season, but just a feature. I don't know if they'll do it or not, but all those costumes are ready to go. And they weren't cheap, I'll tell you that much. Discussion of a feature film, then, seems to be the most logical option for giving closure on the cliffhanger we received in the finale. A similar enthusiasm from viewers led to Sense8 getting a send-off, and we can't imagine why Netflix would be particularly against investing in a one-off special. While the company's budget isn't bottomless, they certainly have a reputation for granting the majority of their shows a long enough lifetime to properly realize their ambitions. The other possibility that could happen is that members of Jupiter's Legacy cast appear in upcoming Millarworld series Supercrooks, at least in cameo form. Nothing has been confirmed yet, though, for the future of the property, and given the amount of money that Netflix reportedly lost on it, it will probably take some time for anything to move ahead. However, a spike in views of the existing installments, or a better performance by Supercrooks, wouldn't hurt the chances of this happening. As someone who felt Jupiter's Legacy didn't merit the poor critical reception it attracted, I'd be happy to see Duhamel and co. get the chance to finish out the plot.